Game on.
We're good. Hey, when you're in the big spots, use the top of the bunker to see what's going on. Figure out what's going on. If no one's shooting at you, check off the center of the field and push forward. There are a lot of guys going to the wedge and the snake and just waiting there. You can go to the brick almost being undetected. Only a couple guys can see you go there, but they have to be in the right spots to see you go there. Once you're in there, hop over to the other side. If you're in the center 50, I didn't see one person go to the center 50. But if you get there,
I did.
You guys did?
I did.
All right, well, you guys need to push onto their side of the field. So hop over the beam, crawl up to their tower, come up on the inside. Take dominance from the guy shooting the cross, and then that's gonna free up your snake side or your Dorito side to start pushing. And then that should open up the game for you guys. So when you guys go out there, while you're waiting for the game to start, you should start coming up with a plan in your head like, all right, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna put this guy in, and then once I put him in, I'm doing this. All right? And I did not really hear the calls, so try to implement them. Even if you have to sit there and think for a second, oh, what was that call? Think and call it out. So it starts becoming second nature. Those calls are big because it lets you know what the guys on your team are thinking. The more information you have, the better decisions you can make. Cool?
Yes.
All right. Go!
CJ, what's the kill? What's the kill count?
Dorito!
Hey, run that back. Same guys, run that back.
Hey!
Game plan.
Did I go to the wrong bunker?
You went heads up right away. You can't do that.
Gotcha.
Okay? So you guys need to stick with what the game plan is. And good job getting up in there. Good job shooting the cross. But you guys need to communicate more. Did you call out he was in the snake 3 right away?
Yeah, I call out because then he moved to snake 50 and I call out snake 50.
Okay. Well, you need to be aware of that. You need to be listening for him.
Gotcha.
You guys are working together.
Yeah.
Okay? When you're in there, you're supposed to be there and you're baiting them. So you get in there and you hear snake 3. Well, you just need to be prepared for him to go to the snake 50. You can see him crawl up. You see him come around, so you're just waiting for that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You're letting your team down. You guys need to work together. You guys should have been communicating. Hey, we just shot a guy. What's the kill count then?
Okay.
44, right? What's the kill count?
44?
No, you guys have. How many guys do you guys have?
It would have been 32, right?
31. You guys shot one guy, 31.
31.
You figure out where he's at, and you guys all pound. All right.
Are we switching sides or staying same side?
Rotate through both sides.
Game on.
Hurry up. So, this Dorito's in play, and these 2 wedges are in play. He's in the Dorito. Game in 5. Go! Take the game to them. Take it to them. Go up there, crawl up to the 50 snake, set a trap for him to come through.
There wasn't much escape plan there for sure.
Did you hear me call him out?
Yeah, I did.
Game on. 10 seconds. Game on.
Dude, don't.
The scenario is that we're down 2 bodies, and we're trying to defend against for a minute against the other side.
Game on.
like how they can improve, or
Yeah, how'd they do on that one-on-one?
it would be better if people try to pop the top a little bit, be a little bit more aware, keep their head on a swivel more. Try not to shoot your gun the whole time, because then you're forecasting where you're at. But overall, people are attacking. They just need to sharpen up.
Thank you.
So, mistake number one was people leaving early on the box. So that's something you can improve. Like,
Yeah.
you go home, you can download that shit off YouTube, screen record it, and you can play that shit when you go to the park or something.
Right.
Mistake number two is not running the right route. You're not running deep enough to the snake. You run around where they're shooting. And if you make it there, you might as well just go all the fucking way, dude. Right?
Yeah, they don't have lanes.
Do we want to change anything up? Do you want to do snake corner and I do snake attack?
Yeah,
Yeah?
we can do that.
Do you want to do Dorito?
Does that work, you think?
Whatever you guys want to do, I don't know how you guys play.
Trey, do you want to play Dorito side?
Yeah,
Who
I
was the
love
last
that.
three left alive?
I love D side.
I think it
That
was.
was the last.
Yeah, so I think it was us three.
Okay, when
I don't even know where I got hit from though.
It was back center,
I was still at the
and
can.
you were in the Dorito, right? So you guys need to come up with a game plan. Yeah, you can stay across, or you can be looking willy-nilly, but it really, you have to come up with a plan quicker than they can.
I was trying to tell you to just shoot Dorito because I had snake.
I got you.
So,
Yeah, because when I popped out to shoot the snake, he got me in the hand.
That's why I was yelling.
Yeah.
shoot
Dorito,
across
Dorito.
for a little bit, like 20-30 seconds to slow the point down.
Yeah.
And then during that time, you need to be like, all right, I'm gonna shoot this way. This is what I'm gonna do, so I need you to do this.
Yeah.
And you guys need to get out wide. Ideally, you want to get out to this mini W. That's like the safest spot on the field. You want to get there, and then you need to filter your guy either out to the snake side to make a push on that side, or out to the Dorito side. But since you had him deep in the Doritos, it would have been good if you could get him out to the mini W, and then you follow up him so you guys can start making a push on the Dorito side to win the game.
Yeah, I pushed D3. Is that a good move or no? Just sort of a little more up. No?
You guys lost people off the break, but I mean, it's so quick you can't really realize those things.
Yep.
5, it's 55. You guys drop a guy, it's 45. If they lose a guy, it's 44. If they lose another guy, it's 43. Everyone clear with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Crisis. So you call out crisis when the game's getting long and drawn out and you don't hear a lot of communication. You're pretty much saying, this is the information I have, someone fill me in with the rest of the game. So if you only know part of the information, say you only know where they're on the Dorito side, call out crisis, say where they're on the Dorito side, and then hopefully the guy next to you can tell you what's going on the snake side. All right. Lock is for when you guys are down bodies, trying to lock up the field, but you're not trying to lock up the field forever. You're trying to lock it up for a minute, and then you're trying to come up with a game plan. So be talking to the guy next to you and come up with a plan of attack. So you can cross up for a little bit, but that's not going to work forever. So eventually you need to go heads up and start making moves down the field, even if you're down people. Clarity, it could be in the beginning of the game, middle of the game, end of the game. Just if you know everything that's going on, where they're at, what the kill count is, what the game time is, call that out and let everyone know. Viper means there's no one on the snake tape, so there's no one in the corner, there's no one who can shoot you if you're wrapping like the 50. Frito, same for the Dorito side. No one in the corner, no one on the outside Dorito. So if you're on the outside Dorito and you hear Frito, you're free to wrap. The breakout calls, red, white, and orange, they're all called 5 seconds before the point. So whoever your guys' coach is, I'm not really sure if you guys have a coach.
No.
No? Well,
Whoever's on the sidelines.
yeah, one player in the pit, it should be their job. If they're not playing that point, they should be watching the other team, how they're lining up on the box. If they're going hard snake, it's red. If they're going hard center, it's white. If they're going hard Doritos, it's orange. That gives you information. So if you're making a big run on the snake side, just be aware they're probably going to do the same thing. So when you get up there, get your gun down the tape, wait a second, see if he pops out down the tape on you. And then what's really good to use, top and robbers. When you're down people, or if it's like a 2-on-2 or 2-on-3 and you want to start attacking, call out robber. That lets the other guy on your team know you're not watching over him anymore. he has to take care of himself, and you guys are playing heads up at this point. Cop means you're protecting him. Or if you get a guy far down the field, say you get Ferris in the 50 snake or onto their snake, let him know that you're watching over him so he doesn't need to just gun up down the tape. He can start looking on the inside for kills. Champion, again, say one of your guys gets into their snake 3, it's champion that guy. Try to buy him as much time as you can and try to have the other side push because a lot of guns are going to turn towards him. So that frees up a lot of moves. You can't just apply pressure from one side. It has to come all across the board. You push hard down the snake, you come hard down the center, or you come hard down the Doritos. Claymore, that's for who plays the center? That's it? Out of everyone here, there's 3 guys who play the center? 4 guys? You guys don't play the center?
Normally BJ plays the center, but he's not here.
game. We did have a player that went to another team that played it.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of them, we just haven't really done it before.
This is going to be the call for you guys. When you're in the center 50 and they don't know you're there, call out Claymore real quick. It just lets the guys on your team know. Battle with that guy a little bit, make him think it's a hard move to make, and then give up. And you have that guy watching the zone, waiting for him to go right through there. So it should be an easy kill for the center guy.
So wait, so like, if I'm in the center, I call Claymore.
Yeah, you call Claymore because you're setting up the trap.
Okay.
So you want the guy, say, like everyone turn around, look at the field. Say we got a guy in the mini W on the opposing team, and we got Ray in the center 50, looking at the gap in between the mini W and the 2 cakes. Ray's gonna call out Claymore. The guy on whoever's playing behind him should know, let me make this guy think it's a hard move, so I'll battle with him 2-3 more times, and then I'm just gonna give it up. And eventually he's gonna take the move, and Ray should be posted right there, ready to take him out. Island, when you're the only guy on one side of the field, say it's a 2-on-3, or say it's a 3-on-5, you lost both your snake guys, the back center guy fills across to the snake side, he's on an island. If he dies, you guys are 90% gonna lose that point, because that whole side's gonna be blown then. But if he lives, your chances go up. The longer he can survive, the better. But that doesn't mean just hide and look across. You need to look heads up sometimes too, because you can't have them wrap on your team.
So head check down the tape.
Yeah. Laser. So on this field, it's good to have the can on the cross sometimes and that little Aztec on the cross. When you use laser is if you guys game plan for those guys to be on the cross and things happen in the game, situation changed, so you guys are going to go heads up. So one of those 2 guys would call laser to the other guy, and that means you guys are going heads up now. Everyone clear? Go, go, go! Hey, make sure you guys are communicating. I didn't hear 31, I didn't hear 22. You guys know you got to kill?
Yeah.
You got to keep the code. Did you know there was a kill? Did
No.
he call it over to you?
No.
Okay, you need to make sure you make him aware. And you guys need to put yourselves in a good spot. So instead of just following behind the Dorito guy, maybe cut up to the inside Doritos, have a guy go to the center, crawl onto their side. And when you're in here, what's your name again?
Dre.
Dre. When you're in here, why are you staying right here? No one can shoot you. Who can stop you? Speak. No one? So you go push onto their side. Now you're here, this guy's not going to expect you to come out. You get here, you put him in for a second, you come even more onto their side. And then it's going to start freeing up the guys behind you. You need to make pushes quickly. All right, next 5 up.
Close.
Well, you probably want to be like 100% accurate when you come up.
Right.
But you were, I mean, it was a good thought process. Like maybe try to catch them off guard. No one saw you get up there.
Yeah.
But you just gotta, if you get up there, you gotta make your shots count.
Right.
Game on.
Everyone's gonna go through it one more time. Try to make sure you keep your nose lined up. You guys got my shit. So you're like, poking that out before you guys come out.
Please show me one more time.
Hey, corner, can't in the corner.
Game on.
Hey, slow down. It's more important to be accurate. Hey, I don't know how you got caught, but at least you're moving forward. That's the point of it.
Well, I got CJ out and immediately went to go forward, and he popped out right at the perfect time.
It's cool. It happens, but you're moving forward. That's perfect. And you guys did a lot better. I heard you call, or I heard him call Snake.
I heard him. He called Urena.
Or he called something, and then you relayed it. But then later on in the point, you called the kill count, and he didn't know what the kill count was.
Okay.
So you need to look over, and he's like saying something frantically. You need to look over at him and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on." Right? You feed him information, he can go get kills for you.
Gotcha.
And then you need to be more aggressive. You can't be hiding back here. Try to go there and then crawl up to the 50, hop over, get onto their side quicker. Because for a long time it was just the back center, and he can't stop you if he's looking at the Dorito side, right? So you just go through, keep pushing forward.
Okay. That's where that Viper call would have came in, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I ran out the middle because I thought I heard home gone.
And then if
The
you
middle, I
needed
got
clarity,
him out, but I
yeah.
got lit up from that. I was saying that there was on the
All right.
I heard
Where'd you go?
Red Dorito.
Did you get lane?
I couldn't really get that shot.
Did you get lane? No, you made it there?
I was in. Someone made it to the 50 center.
That's right. I called out 50. I was out in Dakota 50. Shoot a 50.
I was shooting there. I was trying to get you to start shooting that snake. He got me.
Alright, so then you guys didn't listen to the game plan because you were supposed to go to the can and you were supposed to go to this wedge, right?
Dakota, shoot.
Alright, so next time you stick with the game plan. It's never going to work if you try to do your own shit. If you would have went to this wedge right away, that takes away their 50 guy. It makes him pretty much useless. There's nothing you can really do. He can't stop you moving up. So you have a better chance of going onto their side, and then you're stopping their snake 3 guy. And then you need to be in the can because you're supposed to be eyes on the Dorito side for the first few seconds to see where they go. So you guys lost that. You guys lost the center guy. You guys just need to collect. All right, go get Aaron, go get paint. he was calling out the snake guy. I don't know who you guys are calling snake 1, 2, or 3, but he's calling out the snake guy. You weren't paying attention.
I couldn't hear him.
Well, you weren't paying attention because he literally turned around to you. So you could have looked and been like, what? And also, you need to speak up. So maybe put his name on it. When you're talking, maybe be like, snake 1. Talk like that. It's a little bit more clearer and it catches people's attention better.
Okay.
And then in the center, it probably would have been better if you just went all the way to the 50. Like you could have just crawled up before the guy even got into the snake. Set a trap for him. Burrito side, you guys need to be moving down quicker because there's only one guy on that side. 3 of you guys on that, like he's in the center, so 3 of you guys are watching him. So if you take that guy off, you're the front guy, right?
Yeah, there was 2 on me at the beginning.
Yeah, it might have been 2 on you, but there's only 1 guy in front of you. So if you take that 1 guy out, then he can clean it up. He can clean it up. It's better the less bodies they have. So say it's a 5-on-3. If it goes to a 4-on-2, you have better odds. If it goes to a 3-on-1, even better odds.
Okay, got it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Go down the snake side. So you need to get yourself into a spot to slow down the snake side. Or you need to back up into a spot where you can defend yourself better. Okay, so the ideal spot is you want to be in that big Dorito right next to the little one. You want to get there and you want to start just pounding in between right here. Right on the edge of this cake. You just want to pound the crap out of that. So this guy can't move. The guy in this mini W, he's shooting the cross. And then this guy's trying to help out, either guy.
Yeah.
And then when it went to 2-on-2, were you guys talking to each other?
Nope.
Did you know which way he was looking?
Nope.
You guys need to know that kind of stuff. Yep. And when you're in the 50 snake, why do you stop at the snake 3?
I don't know.
Why are you sitting and waiting for a guy? You blow this guy off the field, then you have 4 guys behind you to come through. So all you need to do is take out the threat on the field. That's it. We need to push up the center too, quicker. You see that body drop? Let's get up the middle. Maybe get up to the center 50, top over the beam, get onto their side, crawl up and try to shoot the guy on the cross in the Doritos. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Go!
Hey, kill 1! Hey, 51! Or 52, 52! Hey, 52, champion! Champion on Dorito and 6! Hey, 51, corner! 51, corner! Get out, get out! Hey, it's good!
Game in 5. Go!
I thought they were defending.
Ow!
Hit.
He thinks he can beat you.
Heck no, I didn't say that.
You can make that happen, but you gotta make it worth my time.
Oh,
Give me
what are the stakes?
$100, bro.
Whoa.
Wait,
I can take your gun, dude. I don't mind.
No. Race for pinks. Where's the slips at?
All right, so in WC, they use the timer. In NXL, they use the timer. So that's what we're gonna get down right now. So I'll play it so you guys can hear it.
I have a Bluetooth speaker that's pretty loud too.
I have a speaker right here. If I'm making this move this quick, does he really have enough time to get up? Because you have to think he's going to be checking off stuff too. So it's going to take him a second. He has to get up off his feet. So he's probably not going to be there if you're just going here and then you're immediately running there. Probably going to beat him there. So he's probably still going to be back there.